Peanuts. Everybody like peanuts, but peanuts don't like everybody. That's why you sometimes experiment some kind of discomfort when you consume them. Perhaps some indigestion, some farts here and there, some kind of heaviness, and so on. Yeah, this is a sign our immune system is overreacting to peanuts protein, also called looping, treating it as an invader and creating some kind of inflammation. So, when the body releases chemicals such as the so called histamine, you experiment these nasty symptoms: vomiting, diarrhea, hives, itchy, watery, or swollen eyes, and so forth. Something interesting about peanuts is that it doesn't form part of the nuts group. It does belong to the beans group. Now it makes sense because everybody knows when someone eats beans. Milk. Really? But I was consuming it my whole life since I was a little child. Totally agree. But everybody's different, and unfortunately, most of the population have troubles with milk, especially the cow's one, because buffalo, goat, and sheep milk can be gentle for your tummy. What happens is that milk protein is the culprit. It is one of the reasons why some individuals take a trip to the emergency room. Symptoms go from itching to anaphylaxis at certain conditions. For those who are intolerant, there's no problem because it doesn't involve the immune system. Wait. Problems they'll have, but it won't be big problems. Trips to the bathroom and some kind of stomach ache, and just for those who suffer from constipation will feel some kind of relief. Soy. If you're a soy boy, probably you are a vegan, but if not, you might not know what soy is. And if you're thinking of being vegan, first you have to test yourself with this type of food, because if you're allergic to it, it will be nearly impossible to thrive as a vegan, because soy is one of the unique plain clean plant protein that is gentle with your stomach, obviously if you are not allergic to soy. Soy comes from edamames, a kind of beans. Soy can be found everywhere like our friends peanuts, and they are hidden in form of food traces in most of the snacks or food products. So you have to be reading the ingredients every time you open a package. Otherwise, soy reactions can give you symptoms like peanuts does. If it happens that you have a severe reaction, take epinephrine and seek a doctor immediately. Eggs. No, my daily breakfast. Just a lucky man if you don't have problems with eggs, but if you do, it could be a nightmare. Egg allergy comes mostly from the protein egg white parts, called albumin. The yolk doesn't create too much problems, so don't throw it away. The yellow part has a lot of nutrition, and if you are concerned about cholesterol, well, it'll be a topic for the next video. Most of the proteins comes from the egg whites, and bodybuilders know it. Yes, but that's why the majority of them develop allergic reaction to it because of their overconsumption. Unfortunately, there are those who can handle even a one egg portion, but nowadays we can find egg replacements to get a similar texture of eggs. One is called aquafaba, obtained from chickpeas water once it's boiled. You can also use chia or flax seeds. You'll notice once you soak them in water. Just be aware when reading the labels, especially if you're a pasta lover, because it is probable it contains or is done by eggs. Shellfish. No way, it's my typical dinner Christmas as a Spanish citizen. What's going on with it? Well, what happens is that when you consume it, your body sends a signal to your immune system to produce immunoglobulin E to fight off shellfish protein. Next time when you consume it, your immune system will release histamine in the bloodstream, producing you some kind of disgusting symptoms that could lead you to death if not treated quickly. Sometimes taking an histamine is not a sure solution. That's why we claim an epinephrine shot. But it doesn't mean you're not allowed to consume our seafood. You can still consume it, but from other different groups like fish. There is another different seafood allergy, by the way.